Hi, this is C. Simone with
Isaiah.
Today we're going to answer some questions about unconditional love. These questions were posed by Kevin Guiney on the post Collision Through Our Visions, written by Isaiah. To begin, I'm going to read what Kevin wrote and then we're going to answer each one of his questions. But your view also opens the door to a deeper question. If self-love is the launchpad, what exactly are we launching toward? It makes me think about the ultimate test of this philosophy, unconditional love. We claim it most fiercely in families, parent to child, sibling to sibling. Yet I sometimes wonder, is that bond genuinely unconditional, or is it a beautiful, biologically wired illusion? I'd be fascinated to hear a follow-up where you explore that head-on. Is unconditional love between adults truly possible? And if love must begin with a selfish foundation, can it ever become fully selfless? Or is its highest expression something else entirely, like a conscious, ongoing commitment?
Okay, this question's deep because the launchpad is a key word. And self-love, again, self is where you start. So essentially, the launchpad is from yourself. So with self-love, I feel that the love that we show ourselves is what we project into the world. So the opposite would be if somebody hates themselves, I feel that's what they're going to project and that's what they're going to see themselves as. And also, they're going to show that to the world and in turn, receive that from the world. And it could be seen as self-inflicted in a sense. So therefore, the launchpad has to begin with yourself. Launch the love within yourself first.
Wow, I agree with what you said, and that's a really important thing. My take on it is very similar. I have another publication called Reflejo, which is mirror. And it is linked with what you said, because I believe that this world, this reality, is a mirror, is a reflection of what is going on internally. We manifest. So we are launching for a better reality. When we love ourselves, not only do we feel more peace, more confidence, we're also going to see that in our reality. We're going to see people who respect us, who love us. And that creates more of a peaceful, harmonious environment. So that is what we're launching for. We're launching for internally first, love, peace, confidence, and then outwardly seeing that reflected.
I agree.
Now time to address the question that talks about whether unconditional love between parent to child, sibling to sibling, is a beautiful, biologically wired illusion. So first I want to just say, in my view, unconditional love is the highest frequency of love that humanity needs. Love, we know, can be expressed in different forms like kindness, gratitude, healing, etc. And this is so important for humanity. When it comes to unconditional love, it can feel like an illusion because, as we know, not every single child has a parent or has parents that do love them unconditionally. And we know that between siblings, there are siblings that don't talk to each other, dislike each other, and don't know each other. So I would say that unconditional love doesn't come naturally. It's something that is practiced. It's something that is thought about. It's something that forgives. It's something that heals relationships. It's not something that we're all just born with and we know how to do. If we want to love unconditionally, make that decision every day to do that. What's your opinion?
I think with love, it comes in many different forms. So loving the child that you created, sibling love, parent love, love between partners, love with friends, love of what you do. I think there's multiple types of love on the spectrum. Now, unconditional love, it will come with a deeper sense of understanding and accepting. I feel that everyone is born unique. Therefore, everyone's interpretation of love will be different depending on who they are. So I think with unconditional love, I feel between people, once you accept who they are, that is when it can become without condition. So I think essentially it's about accepting everything about that person. Even if you don't understand it straight away, it doesn't matter. It's about accepting. And the more you accept that person, the stronger that love becomes. And then that gets to the point of becoming truly unconditional if you let it blossom.
That was beautiful. And that leads on to the question about, is unconditional love between adults truly possible, which you clearly described there. And my take on that is, again, what I previously said, with unconditional love, we have to learn about it if we choose to. And someone could be in a relationship and have unconditional love. They accept the other person, but then that can be taken for granted. And I want to highlight that unconditional love is not self-erasure. So you still have to pour into yourself. Unconditional love between adults doesn't mean that you forget about yourself. It doesn't mean that you don't love yourself and you accept things that are not acceptable. So if two adults come together and everyone has greatness and everyone has flaws. So yes, accepting that, okay, maybe this other person has certain interests that they may find very boring or they don't understand, and they may have certain opinions where they differ. That's great, it's healthy. So it's accepting differences and, of course, compromise, but it doesn't get rid of yourself. So, of course, we're talking about unconditional love where it's reciprocated, where you love that person and they love you back. Thank you for tuning in. You have been listening to the free version of the behind the scenes questions on collisions through our visions. To listen to the extended version, consider becoming a paid subscriber where you will have access to all posts, podcasts, a chance to collaborate, asks for specific topics, and much more. Thank you for listening.